recovery stocks is an area I know a bit about. That's the third area I'd like to highlight. They added meaningfully for us this year, especially around that second quarter as the vaccines emerged and their efficacy came to light. No one recovery play sits right at the top of the list of contributors, but 8 of them together work very well to add meaningfully to move the needle. I think it's really worth remembering here how myopic the market can get at the period of peak panic, particularly with these sort of cyclical stocks.
That's right. Linamar, I think, is a great example of that.
Yeah, Linamar is a manufacturer of precision equipment, chiefly for the automotive sector. And it's one of those businesses the market can get very wrong at times. Yes, it's cyclical, but it's also a structural grower. And when a left field event like COVID comes along, all investors see is that cyclicality and they dump the stock. Don't get me wrong, I don't think we played this one particularly well, but it was evident and obvious that it would recover, and we've benefited from that. This business has been unprofitable just 1 year in its 35-year listed history, which is pretty impressive for a so-called cyclical stock. That was in 2009. 2020, they actually had to shut plants for months on end, and they had one unprofitable quarter and were decently profitable for the full year. Look, the global shortage of computer chips is having an impact here on the whole automotive sector globally. It is definitely capping what would have been more explosive growth recently. I think the effect of that is to just elongate the good part of the cycle. Linamar remains one of our top 10 positions, which should tell you everything you need to know about my thoughts on value and outlook. The other thing I wanted to add was the transition to electric vehicles, which has long been viewed as a risk for this business. In the last quarter, more than a third of new business wins were on electrified vehicles. So I think they're making that transition beautifully. So again, this is an example of the sort of stock that the market gets really, really wrong in a panic. And I think they're actually still underestimating this one.